Hi, this is Melanie with the Lone Star Conference. Thank you for joining us. We're here with Commissioner Stan Wagnon as part of the Rams and Bells Video Series week. Stan, do you want to start off with reminding everybody what this video series is about and what we're trying to do this year?
Yeah, this is something that we've added to the website this year, just trying to give everyone kind of a closer look at each of the Lone Star Conference members as we go throughout the year. And so already we've highlighted Texas A&M Kingsville and Texas A&M Commerce, and as you mentioned, this week we'll be taking a closer look at Angelo State. And really the idea is that just each day there will be a video added to the website with an interview of a coach, the athletic director, a student athlete, updates from across campus. And so hopefully, throughout the course of the semester, our fans and the fans of each member institution will get a little bit more information, a little bit more timely information, and a closer look at what's going on each campus.
Okay, and as we said, we're talking about Angelo State this week. What memories do you have about St. Angelo?
Well, I can tell you an interesting memory. My first memory of Angelo State may not be very meaningful to anyone but me, but my first memory of going to St. Angelo, I grew up, my dad was athletic director at UCO, and I had the privilege of being the ball boy, and went down there for their first Lone Star Conference. It ended up being their first Lone Star Conference win. Wasn't their first game, but first time I'd been to St. Angelo, and I was sitting in my grandparents' van waiting on the game out in the parking lot, and heard a little tap on the window, and looked out the window, and I thought I was going to have a heart attack because it was Angelo State's mascot, Roscoe the Ram, with this big old ram head right there in the window of the van. And so that's my first memory of thinking, man, this is an interesting place when you got rams walking through the parking lot. But anyhow, that's obviously not a meaningful memory, but that's my first memory of being in St. Angelo.
Okay, it's definitely one of a kind.
Yep.
Speaking of one of a kind, what's unique kind of about Angelo State and what they bring to the conference?
Well, I think the most impressionable thing to me about Angelo State athletically is their commitment to women's athletics. I think they've kind of set the bar for the Lone Star Conference, and really maybe for Division II, as far as their commitment to the women's side of athletics. They just in the time that I've been in the conference office, they've added a women's golf program, they've added a women's softball program, and women's soccer. And then over the years, they've had so much success and a tradition of winning in volleyball and women's basketball, and I think their commitment is evident by the success that they have on the field, winning softball national championship just a couple of years after starting that program, and really they're a perennial power on the women's side of things in every sport.
Okay, and the Rams and Bells are about ready to start their fall seasons this week. Let us know what's going on at Angelo.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing a little bit more myself this week, but I know the Rams are coming to town this weekend to play football in Dallas at the Harvey Martin Classic, and going to go out and enjoy that. But I know the volleyball program's coming off one of their best seasons in recent years. Picked to finish third in the Lone Star Conference this year, so I know Coach Waddington's looking forward to a good season. And the campus has got to be excited about the success that they had just this last spring, and kind of coming off of a national championship in women's track and field. So I would think the cross country programs are energized and have a little bounce in their step after that. And so I know it's going to be an exciting fall for Angelo State, and look forward to hearing more this week.
Great, thank you, Stan. Be sure to check back tomorrow as the Rams and Bells week continues.